and my name is Ryan Roth. I am the policy specialist for the Illinois Society of Professional Engineers, and I am joined today by some of the folks from Civiltech Engineering, who won the large firm ISPE 2021 Best Places to Work Award. So I guess go ahead, introduce yourselves, tell us who you are and who Civiltech Engineering is.
I'm a project manager at Civiltech, and I nominated our firm back in July, forever ago, actually, it seems like.
Kyle Mishler, I'm responsible for operations at Civiltech. We are a transportation engineering consultant located in the Chicagoland area. We do primarily work for public sector agencies, and we're happy to be here today, so thank you.
What do you guys credit your success in this competition? What's the secret sauce? What is it that Civiltech does better than other firms, perhaps?
It was just back in July, we were 4 months into the middle of a global pandemic. Things at the beginning, I was working pretty closely with Kyle, a lot of late night emails, early morning, just trying to figure out what we needed to do to keep our staff working. Basically in the course of a weekend, we shifted the entire project that I work on to an entirely remote operation, which we had not been doing. It's a very large project. Typically it has around currently 20 Civiltech staff on it, but then we also partner with some joint venture, other firms to have about 60 people at the time working on it completely 100%. Civiltech provides all of the IT setup for it, so all the networking. Luckily, we had a really robust infrastructure already in place. We also, at that point, right when we nominated, we just brought on some new hires, which was a new experience for me, at least, trying to onboard people remotely. They came to the program and started working day one. Everything was really smooth. I've been really impressed for how everything had been going at that point, which a lot of other firms, I don't know if they'd necessarily be able to say the same thing. Not only had we been able to kind of weather a pandemic, but we were starting to even grow at that point too. Even more recently, we've been hiring, working with Kyle to interview staff. And it's just been, I'm very impressed with how Civiltech has handled kind of how the pandemic has gone so far.
I think for one of the things that makes Civiltech an incredible place to work is the level of transparency in the organization. Like Jack said, we were faced with a situation that we have never been faced with before. There's nothing that could have prepared us for the last 11 months. And I think we just kind of approached it on a day-to-day basis from the standpoint that everybody is looking at this through a different lens, and that's okay. And we need to be sensitive to the different lenses that people are looking at it through, really to lead with grace and compassion, and to make sure that people know that we are here to support them. I think we also did a good job of keeping everyone busy. I'm very proud to say that we maintained 100% employment. And like Jack mentioned, we actually have added over 10 full-time equivalents since the pandemic started. The transparency during the pandemic, I think, has been critical to our success, but that was something that was here long before the pandemic as well. I mean, it's just how we've operated from the very beginning. We have platforms and technology in place to help us communicate and share and work out loud. And, I think we just put it all to use during these last 11 months.
Dealing with the pandemic and that, what have you guys done to maintain employee morale during the pandemic?
There's been a decent amount of happy hours, or I guess socials, we'll call it. I think it's been up to a lot of different directors and program managers kind of find time with their team. I know not everyone wants to have just another Zoom call at the end of the day. So we've done, I think, a decent job of kind of spacing them out. And if you want to go to it, it's been nice just to see people that way. We were able to do a socially distanced golf outing in September, which was really nice. That's one of the bigger things that I've done for the last year. But I got to see people I work with and just a fun setting. There's also through just our company internet page, a lot of different kind of social posts on there, kind of see what's going on. A lot of people are posting pictures of their dogs, or they're going to have another baby. So you can kind of keep up with everyone that way, which has been kind of nice. it's not the same, again, as seeing everyone every day in the office, but it has, I think, helped with morale. There's also been a lot of surveys, I guess, that Civiltech put out, just kind of see how everyone's doing with the pandemic, if there's anything they could do to support us.
I think Jack hit on a really key point, is that we have polled our employees, kind of trying to get a better understanding of the lens that everyone does see this through. Other things that we've heard, our office staff in particular are more sedentary than they've ever been. We did have corporate gym memberships. Unfortunately, the gyms were closed. Folks have kind of, found alternative ways to try and get fit and stay moving. So we've kind of adjusted our gym membership benefits to support at-home subscriptions like Peloton and things like that. And so we're kind of really taking a look at everything and adjusting and adapting to try and better support our employees and keep them connected throughout all of this, whether it be socially or physically, but try and get people moving in the same direction.
In terms of this award, what does this mean to your company to winning this?
This is a huge honor, to be honest with you, to be nominated by an employee, to have the rest of our team fill out surveys anonymously and to get to this point. It's a huge honor, and I think it's a testament to the legacy that's Civiltech. We were founded with some core values and principles that I think are still strong today. And, it's a great place to work. I work with incredible people, and I'm eternally grateful for that. And so we're happy to be here and happy to have been nominated by our employees.
How has involvement with ISPE helped your firm or helped your employees?
It's a networking, it's an educational tool for our employees. It helps our employees keep connected to the industry, through various outlets. And I think that's a critically important part of developing as a professional, is making those connections both inside and outside of your organization. And the skills that folks learn from being involved with an organization like that certainly benefit our organization internally.